some shit.
Talk some shit.
Walking your dog. Walking your dog.
This man is on his porch. This man is on his porch. This man is on his porch. He's on his porch talking about masturbation schedule.
Walking your dog. Walking your dog.
The fuck is up, everybody?
Yes.
Welcome to the Jawnspott.
Yes.
All right, I'm Toxic Taylor. This is Pukov, and everybody knows Jimmy. And what's good, Will? What's good, Babylon? And you might notice someone's not fucking here, and that's of course the raging whatever the fuck. Now, what's the fuck his name? What did you say? He's raged to just rage. Fucking
Just
artist
something
formerly
like
raging.
The angry agnostic,
Unfortunately-
I think that's what it's called.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, my poor heart. Oh, the seal coming home to you. Oh, God. Oh, he's no longer an atheist, guys. He's no longer an atheist. I don't like it.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll call him and see if his power's back on, because that was the excuse this time. This motherfucker got 3 shows. He said, come to debate the preacher. Come to debate the preacher. No rage, right? What? Remember, come to help Jimmy to debate Eric and that one clubhouse guy. No rage. Rage leaves Jimmy on his own. And then this week, Rage coming on to talk about his little conversion to Zen Buddhism or whatever the fuck he is now. Rage to reason.
I still like him. I got nothing but love for him. I got nothing but love for him.
This
I
motherfucker
know. Things. I know, Taylor. Things happen, Taylor. Things happen. Life happens.
It's
You know what? Let's make the best out of it. Let's just do what we can, and we'll try to make the best out of it, because my heart's breaking too much. I can't handle any more heartbreak. My heart's breaking. It hurts. I'm still reeling from this. I'm still hurting.
Let's throw this up. We got the video here. All right. So this motherfucker went from raging to Zen Buddhism, or he's going straight behind this guy. So he's not going to be raging about atheism anymore.
Nope.
And there's a new channel. So your 3,000 subscribers are.
Well, it's a good thing that I brought Manny with me tonight. I need him to help me stay
What is
moist.
up, you heathens and demons? You beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Raging Atheist. It's been a while. My back went out on me. The worst it has ever done. So I heard it initially about 8 years ago on the job. And occasionally out of nowhere, it goes out on me again. But in all of that time since I hurt this damn thing, it has never been this bad. Several doctor visits and shots that didn't seem to do much. It's gotten better. I'm still a little uncomfortable sitting here in this chair, but it's gotten better. And I've been...
Okay, can we pause it here for a second?
About a week now.
We just pause it here. I believe he's had back issues. I know he's had a hard go. He's having a hard time. Rage, if you see this, buddy, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry you're going through all this crap. So can we just try to do this out of love for him? Because I really want to bring him back. I want to bring you back, Rage. You just got hurt. You're just in an emotional place. It's okay. We've all been there, Rage. We've all been there. I was there, man. I understand.
So wait,
God's not the answer, man. That's not the answer. You could do it, Rage. You could do it.
What were we gonna
Okay,
ask?
go on.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, is it official that he's going into Zen Buddhism?
Oh,
Because I haven't
just-
watched
just-
this video at all.
Just watch it. Your heart's gonna break when you watch it. Okay, listen. I got my my little table here.
Nice.
Hey, my dream. You could do it. I'm dreaming that he can break free from this spell, and I'm getting every time he uses the word miracle or some other kind of woo word, I'm gonna keep it tallying because I really hope, Rage, really hope we could bring you back. I know we can. I know we
Yeah, keep a
can.
running tally.
I'm keeping a tally. Got my pen. Got my princess pad. Okay, let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yo,
Oh,
what's poppin', boo boo?
Hey, Will. How's
we're
it going, man?
Yeah,
look at that beautiful mug.
Let's see.
God, I miss.
We get name
yeah.
dropped.
Knowing I should get back at streaming. When my back went out on me, I had to cancel on Jimmy Lou. We were gonna
That
do a
me?
stream together. Hopefully, we'll still do a stream together.
Oh, I was hoping. I was hoping, Rage.
Wait,
Oh.
did you go to his,
Oz,
did you go to his new channel? He
for his
talked
new
about
album.
doing this. He talked about coming here today, literally today. So I
Yeah.
don't know what he said.
His power went out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard out there in Battle Creek. The struggle's
It is.
real.
The power
Yeah.
gets shut off every time the wind blows. Like, they see the power lines move and shit.
His
they cut
whole,
the power.
his whole power system is just one solar panel.
It's just a bunch of extension cords coming out of the mayor's house. That's what I heard. Their electrical grid is.
Yo, they're
Here in
giving.
Michigan.
They've got like $210,000 appropriated this in Michigan. Just like today, I read this in an article. They're gonna give people fucking. Do you know how much it would cost to give people heating relief? Like $210,000 will be gone in an afternoon. It's cold out there in Michigan.
Yeah.
I know.
Shit.
I know. I'm up here in Ontario, so I know. Michigan's our neighbors. I'm right there.
That's like giving a homeless guy a penny. Like, what is? I mean, he's like, thank you, but also like, what?
We should play a drinking game. Every time Rage uses woo language, you have to take a drink or a puff.
Every time he says woo, or he uses woo
Yeah,
language.
uses woo language like miracles or, so let's just say miracles, okay? Every time he says the word miracles. Okay, let's fire this
And
sucker
the
up.
weird thing is, I can kind of vibe. I talked to him off air. What the hell was it? It was Germania or Ger Streams or something. I talked to him out back off air, and he seemed pretty chill. So maybe he's a homie now. I have no idea. I think maybe we built a bridge, kind of. I don't know. A smoky thing's always going to be an issue, though. So I don't know.
All right, let's watch this.
Yeah, let's see what he drops. Everybody's name.
Album. I was gonna have Oz on, and I canceled with the Jawnspott with Taylor.
He cancered.
He fucking
Freudian slip.
Yeah, you did that, and so that's like the third fucking time now. But okay.
And it's been bad. It's my lower right side, my sciatic nerve, and it's been bad. But it's better. Pat had tried to call me as well, and I didn't even answer the call. I think my daughter had the phone, and I haven't gotten back to Pat. Like, I've known.
Oh,
I needed
maybe
to start
that's
reaching
why I
out,
went
getting back
straight
at
to
it.
voicemail. I didn't think about that.
Something has kept me. It's been gnawing at me on the inside, I guess. And I think it's time to finally let it loose. Because you see, through no fault of my own, I have been lying to all of you for some months now.
The setup for this was kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
So he's been lying.
Yeah, there's like a
I've
big
been-
buildup.
I've
He's
been
been lying
lying.
for months. Yeah.
See, this is the weird thing where because he it's not scripted, but he says it's like he has all the words he's gonna say written down and he's reading off of it. And I'm like, how's that not a script? And when he ends up talking off of it, it's like, what is happening?
Maybe he just wanted to be really thorough about what he was going to say.
I guess so, but the script literally tells him to be like, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I'm probably going to fuck this up. I think he literally wrote that in the thing. It's going to come up. We'll hear it. So.
Oh, no way?
Yeah, straight no cap. Absolutely.
Oh, no cap. Okay.
No fault of my own, because as we humans tend to do, I have been lying to myself. And if I am lying to myself, then nothing I give to you can be true, can it? But it is the knowing that has been eating at me, knowing that I lie to myself, knowing that it is there, that the answer I didn't want to see, because even though it is significantly small, it is absolute in its destruction. And the truth is this: I am not the raging atheist anymore. I cannot be the raging atheist.
Spoiler alert, he totally is an atheist, but he's just like, yeah, but my philosophical bent is like the Tao. And I'm like, okay. So what is the
all right.
But then
Weird, man.
But then he had this he put out his second video today on Rage to Reason, and it's like, man, I don't know. But I could definitely fuck with it. Like, it's cool. I got a buddy named Ray who is all about the Tao and stuff, but he says a lot of the my buddy says a lot of the same shit about his personal beliefs that Knox says. So the chat for this when it was live was like, what are you talking about? What's going on? And then but I was like, is it weird that I'm following all of this right now? But that's because I hang out with
No.
I think it's because I hang out with weirdos that talk like he's like I don't like my buddy Ray calls it monkey words. I don't have the monkey words for what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to convey something. It like very abstract, esoteric, eclectic type shit.
Yeah, something that I guess folks would say stinks of Zen.
I just can't. I can't fall asleep quick enough for that. Oh God. God.
Let's watch Rage's video. I want to see exactly what he is and how he's getting there. This is so dramatic. Like I'm on the edge of my seat.
This
right
video
now.
doesn't really explain it very well. He did a whole video on Buddhism on his second on the Rage to Reason channel today.
Oh God!
I am not an atheist anymore.
Except he totally is, but that's okay.
He's just not an angry one. Right?
I guess he's gonna be super happy, fun time for America atheist. I don't know.
I don't understand why the hurry to drop the label atheist. Like it's just. Anyways, let's just plow through this.
And if I am not an atheist, well then, what the fuck am I? Because we humans demand to label everything. It puts things right in our heads.
He's agnostic.
So relax and rest easy for now. I will simply label myself as godless for now. But it is a temporary description, I think, because there's just so much more. That's kind of a
callback because he did this once before where he opened a new channel. Being like, I'm going to start over. And the channel's name was The Godless One.
What's up, Leo Phileas, Hive Science, William Freeman, Pixie Storms, Sandy, Maynard Sage, the Trusty 8 podcast, Ox is here. Man, so many of you guys are here. 31 watching. Holy shit. Wow. Channel's been really picking up. This is a bad time for this. The channel's been picking up again. I did that Matt Dillahunty video, 3.6K views. Like, holy shit, I haven't had a video like that in a long time. How are y'all doing? Please, you know, hopefully by the time I get to the end of this, and I said it in the chat that I'm probably going to explain this very badly tonight. This is something that I've been thinking about considering for quite a few months, something that
there's
I've talked
the first
about
reference.
a couple times briefly on other channels. So everybody, thank you for being here. And if I didn't,
Oh shit! I just realized the messenger reveals is in chat. Long time no see.
Thank you for being here. And for anybody that's going to watch, I'm really looking forward to feedback. And you know, I don't have a room set up after this, but after this, you know, here in a little bit, I'm going to cut my camera on and maybe I'll look at the chat a little bit, answer some questions. And I know I'm going to try to hit some rooms this weekend.
Except this one, apparently.
Now, I've always said that the most honest answer that anyone can ever give to you is, I don't know.
Yes.
And I try to get that answer whenever I don't know something. Though I fail and I put my foot in my mouth more often than anything. But, you know, as the raging atheist, when it comes to God, I imply that I do know the answer. And that answer is that a God or gods don't exist. I've tried to be honest to expand the labeling of myself to include agnostic atheist. I don't believe in any gods, but can't truly know. Going that far in itself destroys the moniker, the raging atheist. Another truth I refuse to see for the longest time. People would tell me about it, but I refuse to see it. And I refuse to see it because I could easily justify this to myself, that there has never been a human iteration of God that I didn't find to be absurd in some way or another. But the misstep is that even given that true, that every single iteration of God any human has ever imagined is absurd to even think of, that doesn't justify dismissing the notion itself as absurd. And that is what I have done. Am I landing in the agnostic camp now?
Yo, we got a pool going
Admitting
for the
that I
Powerball
don't
tonight.
know what
One
I
of us
don't
ain't
know?
going to work tomorrow.
Can it be as simple as that? Problem solved. Change my name to the raging agnostic and continue to fight against the evil delusion that has taken over humanity. But no, okay. I don't think I'm agnostic. I think godless still seems to fit just a little bit better right now.
That fucking confused the shit out of me, this part, by the way, because when I went to investigate, I went and looked at his second channel.
You know, one of the things
it literally says at the top of his channel, I am agnostic. So I don't know. I was confused. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm equally as confused. Because I was listening, I was asking him questions. I'm like, you still an atheist? He said, no. That's the thing, is I don't give a fuck what he is.
Okay, but just let's notice though, okay? He's already said he's rejected all gods that he knows of as being ridiculous and absurd, and he's not claiming any knowledge. This is where I grow frustrated. He should know better. Atheism isn't a knowing. It's a belief system. It's the difference.
Oh, not this shit again.
It is. You could be.
I literally went and got the definition for the philosophical definition.
You could be a Gnostic atheist and an agnostic atheist.
It's literally a positive knowledge claim. Don't make me defend this.
I don't care. It's the opposite of theism.
I know you don't
theism
care what
is just a belief.
I know you know better than the fucking scholars who've been having this argument for thousands of years since.
Yes, there's lots of scholars who don't agree on.
Socrates were walking around. I know you just fucking walk on water. I know. I get it. I understand. It's cool, bro.
This is about rage, so let's continue.
Yeah, this is the therapy session. I just want to make it clear to Assembly of God, I am specifically in here to antagonize Knock because he was supposed to be here, and he is late.
Rage, this is what you're teaming up with. This is what you're teaming up with. God.
Jimmy made me defend you, Knock. How does that make you feel? I hope you catch this on the VOD. I'm gonna give you a kiss, Muffin.
I have concluded when I was flat on my belly or my back, either one, I would flip around.
Also known as the Brett Keane position.
For 2 weeks. I had a lot of time to think, and I concluded that I don't like labels. I think labels pits us against each other. But we need labels. It's what humans do. So I think godless is the one that seems to still fit the best. But now we're going to get to some of those gnawing thoughts that have bounced around in the back of my...
Hold on, I got to hear that one more time.
Can you hear that again?
No, I don't think I'm agnostic. I think godless still seems to fit. When I was flat on my belly, and labels pits us.
Hold on.
I have concluded when I was flat on my belly or my back, either one, I would flip around. It's about the only way I could get comfortable for 2 weeks.
Giggity.
I had a lot of time to think, and I concluded that I don't like labels.
Doesn't like labels.
I think labels pits us against each other.
He's not about labels.
But we need labels. It's what humans do.
Labels.
So I think godless is the one that
he's only
seems to
called me
still
a
fit
right-wing
the best.
fascist about 1,000 times, but New Leaf, I guess.
But now we're going to get to some of those gnawing thoughts that have bounced around in the back of my head for months. You see, at some points recently, I've offered slight glimpses of them, things I have struggled with, things that have shattered my ability to stand fast and say, no, there are no gods, and fuck you for asking. And these are the things that are hardest for me to
I'm going to clip that out.
I'm going to try.
No, there are no gods.
And I'm going to fail.
That's a great.
It's probably going to require me like considering and writing and doing several streams. Just really hashing this out with myself. All these little things that have kind of led me away from this absolute militant atheism that I've been in.
Well, let the struggle session commence, my boy.
At some point over the last several months now, I have started to believe in miracles again. Miracles are a surprising and welcome
event. Do you
believe
in miracles? You sexy thing.
So tally that down. That's one, right?
There's a one.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, take a drink. Set them up. Everyone hitting the vape. Got that stizzy. Got that stizzy, bro.
This is just nicotine. Nothing exciting.
It's about smoke o'clock. Not gonna lie.
Okay, I thought my audio just got fucked up. Was everyone just not talking for a second?
Yeah, I muted. I was talking.
Now we're waiting for the video to go.
All right,
let's go.
Let's watch.
Chop, chop, Taylor. Come on. You're being a bad host. Come on. Chop, chop.
Applicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. And the type of atheist that I've been, I just don't think I can believe in miracles and still be that atheist.
You have to be patient, though. It's not
so maybe
Taylor's fault all the time. He was literally playing it. It was just
I think this world, as far as we know for sure,
pregnant ass pauses. Look, there's another one.
Yeah, those pauses really do be pregnant. Oh no, it's just paused.
Yeah, no, my mic was muted.
Is a miracle.
See?
As far as we know, our world is the only world like it in the entire universe. Imagine that if true. I don't think it's true, but again, if I'm being honest, the only truth I can truly know here is that we are indeed the only planet Earth, the only living planet. We suspect that there are others, probably many, many others. But until we actually get there, it is only a very sophisticated guess, and we are many, many years from going to even the closest of one of these guesses. As far as we know, at least as far as I know, this planet is unique in its life. Again, I'm with you that there are probably many planets like ours. We just can't see them yet. But let's say this is the truth that we can only guess at without fact. And there are many planets like ours. Life abounds on these planets in ways we can yet deem to imagine. These planets are still very unique on a universal scale, requiring very specific factors for their existence. Little balls of miracles spread through a universe mostly void of any life at all. What would be the reason for such unique miracles spread throughout the universe?
I've been on a New York City subway and thought the same thing.
That
What
thing
are
that
these?
has been gnawing away at my guts,
Again,
making
New York
it
City
hard
subway.
to sleep again. You know, even since my back has been better, I find myself waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, mind racing with thoughts I quickly push aside as I sit up and I, smoke my first cigarette. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. What is the reason? Everything has a reason, even if we don't know it. Even if we can't know it yet, there would be a reason for that. Now, we can guess at some of these reasons. They would be human guesses, meaning delegated to earthly thinking. It is impossible for us to truly think on a universal scale, at least at this moment. Who knows how far we will go from here, but the best of these reasons would be based on the reality we experience here on this planet. That these little balls of miracles spread throughout an endless universe are intended to be manufacturers of higher thinking, of sentience. That is the reality we observe here on our living planet, an escalation of sentience, a beginning of science.
These people are talking?
While a good reason,
I'm
not
reading.
an honest one. The honest
Not
one is,
paying
again,
attention, not invested in what's going on. You'd make a good state employee or construction worker.
Well, actually, I'm keeping track of everything he's saying. I've gotten 4 miracles down so far. Jimmy, are you down to 4 too?
No, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got 6.
You missed a couple.
Two of them. I did miss
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple.
Dude,
Okay.
she's hitting it long and deep tonight. She doesn't know what fucking planet she's on. She starts drawing Diary of a Wimpy Kid style fucking little sketches. You got
Yeah, that's about where
Drew
I'm at.
Taylor with a big dick on his forehead or something. I saw it. You can't lie.
That's totally it. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We got 6 so far. 6 miracles.
I was gonna ask Pukov what she does for work, but clearly it's not a stenographer, so that's 1 down. We'll get it one day. Don't tell me. I want to keep guessing.
Okay, we're at 6. Okay, let's go forward. We're at 6.
All right, let's do this.
6 miracles.
He's fucking shaman.
But who's
OnlyFans doesn't count.
Shaman?
Yeah, shaman.
Whoa, who is?
You are.
Shaman's
Me?
a fucking Pokemon, my dude. What are you doing?
Shaman is a Pokemon, and we're
When
not gonna talk
she
about
fucking
Shaman.
put the fucking animal skull and then the candles around it and shit, and then fucking sprinkle like weird things like beard trimmings and cigarette ashes on it.
Don't talk shit about Judaism like that. It's hateful.
That's not Judaism. That's shamanism.
Oh, never mind. Belay that. The Goyim don't know. Oh, great. We're good.
I am confined here, this existence on this planet, a grain inside a molecule of the universe we find ourselves in.
Oh, here it comes. This is good, actually. This is kind of funny.
I don't know. Am I losing you now? Are you reading from a script? I'm reading from a very detailed outline. I've been thinking about this, considering this for the last
Very
couple
detailed
days.
outline.
When I
You
decided
mean
I
a
was going to
script,
stream again,
bud?
I did decide that this was going to be the stream. I was going to talk about this. And
Clearly
somebody
more
suggested
detailed than
recently
whatever
that I
Pukov
write
is
an
writing
outline for
down
my
in a
streams because I
fucking
do
Unicorn
a lot of
Diary.
uhs and ums and, reaching for what I'm trying to say, so I'm going to try to be more structured, especially
less
going
information in it than
into
a
the new
Chase
channel.
Bank
Now,
ledger.
you know, if it's open discussion, can't be structured, but yes, I am going by a very detailed outline with what I want to say. I've been thinking about this, and I'm saying it badly. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing?
I'm
Am
good.
I
Thanks, Knock. Thank
fucking
you for
with you?
asking.
As far as I know, as far as I see it, human beings are miracles.
7.
I have spoken recently of young Earth creationists and how they take away our greatest achievement, our greatest miracle, our evolution.
8.
You know, they want to put Gandalf there. I just watched The Rings of Power, and I thought it was pretty good. I understand why fans of Tolkien didn't, but I thought it was pretty good. So I had to do the Gandalf thing. Even though, you know, I think the Stranger is probably Saruman, but a lot of people think it's Gandalf. But you know, they want to put Gandalf there, conjuring us up in our perfect, in our imperfect humanity, putting us on a wild world, waiting for us to tame it. That's fairy tale nonsense. The true miracle is us.
No, I'm not on SSRI.
How we
I'm
evolved to be
ableist of
what
you,
we
though.
are.
Thank you.
The endless spiral that is the individual human being traversing a planet we have come to
I got
dominate.
AIDS.
Enigmas within enigmas are what we are. 8 billion separate universes positioned here on this little chunk of rock, flying through space so fast as to make it still so we can live our day-to-day lives. Each of us is capable of great good as well as great destruction. Sentient egos of the universe, stored inside a shell of meat, bone, and flesh.
Oh, God, this is hard.
How else would I want to describe each and every one of you
Jimmy, can I ask you a quick
but as a
question?
fucking miracle?
10.
Because you are. You are the
Pause
only
for a second.
eyes
What do you
we
want to
know
ask
Do you
me,
live
Bill?
in
to have.
Jimmy, do
Think
you
about
live in a fucking
Think
hotel
about
room
that
or
in its
something?
true
What
scope
is
if you
with
can.
those shades?
I can't. It's impossible. But go
He's
as
in a
far as you
hospital, bro.
fucking can.
Wait, you're
you
in a
pause it for a
hospital?
second?
Wait, Knox in the hospital? Wait, who's what?
Jimmy got in a fight with someone and almost put him in the ground, so he's in the hospital. Make sure he doesn't
Oh,
catch
my
a murder
bad. I didn't
charge.
know you could throw down.
I'm in a hotel right now.
Shit, bud. Wrong hood, though.
Yeah. So we're at 10 miracles. 10
Mhm.
miracles.
Yep.
10 miracles. Let's continue this. Yeah. You're failing this, Taylor. Come on.
You want more?
Taylor's half the bag at all times. I'm convinced.
That's amazing. All of us, all of you, all the sentient life on Earth. As far as we know, we're the only sentient eyes observing this universe. That's fucking miraculous.
I'm going to count that.
Miraculous count? Can we
Miraculous.
put that?
Yeah, that's a miracle.
Yeah,
What
that
is
counts.
the reason for us? Could it be so, you know, we do what we've been doing, developing science, and maybe one day so far into the future, you know, like the human race would be like fucking unrecognizable. We would dominate the universe, you know, like make the entire universe our playground of existence. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's more likely we destroy ourselves because we are capable of so much destruction. We see that in reality. We see that in our daily lives if we're honest with each other. Every day you destroy something, even if you're not aware of it.
I'm just waiting for the part where he goes, is math related to science?
And are we back here with that good old easy but most honest of answers? I don't know. I don't think we are, because I do know something now. That thing that had been gnawing at me, that thing that I could feel it in my guts.
A tapeworm?
Reason, right?
Oh.
I know there must be a reason. Even though I'm not sure I know why or how I know it. My experience is everything has a reason, even if I can't see or know it. Maybe something not having a reason is out there. The great Tao, we were talking about in the side chat before I started. Taoism fascinates me again because I think it is close to the truth. So much so that I've taken it up again. I've studied it again. Or maybe I can't experience it because I am delegated to this existence on this miracle of a planet. And you begin to see just how convoluted and fucked up all of my fucking thoughts have been for the last couple months.
Hey, Messenger reveals, you know my weight and my height. Can you
based
tell
on
me
what I know, excluding the infinity
my blood
of things
alcohol
I don't
content
know or
would be,
can't know,
like you did last time?
There must be a reason for everything.
We're down to 12.
And then once I determine there must be a reason, there must be something beyond myself that I am incapable of understanding. And once I understand this, all of my stubborn atheism falls away, as did my foolish notions of God or deity or anything I, as a human being delegated to this existence on this rock, simply don't have the capacity to know. How can I be a raging atheist when I don't fucking know?
To be fair, you were the raging atheist when you didn't
believe
know
in a God?
before. You just didn't say it out loud.
Not what you mean when you say that label, that word, that title. Can I hold on to that? Can I keep the atheist? No, because
just change your fucking user.
I think there's something higher than me, something with a reason. And that something could be a number of things I could think of myself, as well as an infinity of things I can't think of myself. That something could be natural. Most likely would be, as the only experience I've had on this rock, this earth has shown me only natural things.
Clockwork
elves. Maybe the natural universe is itself alive. The thing with the reason. Spitting out galaxies for its unknowable purpose. I don't know.
You ever do DMT?
Maybe it is some divine being living beyond the universe. But I refuse to think it capable of being a douchebag like Yahweh Jehovah. Maybe it's a plethora of things I don't have the knowledge or the capacity to explain.
Why does he always rest on the simplicity? It bothers me.
It's plethora.
I think that there is a reason. Therefore, I am no longer simply an atheist. But like I said earlier, like such labels really, they're pretty fucking silly.
Earlier, I swear to God, he called Gandalf
I created the Raging Atheist because my political channel failed, and I was mad at the world. I had been hurt by a woman I loved.
Oh, here we go.
That hurt led me into a world of anger, bitterness, and rage.
Here comes the emotional.
So all this shit over the past 2 years is because a woman hurt his
feelings. I was deluding myself because it was feeding on me.
Old as time.
I loved her too much to lash out on her. Still to this day, I've never said a bad word to her. I've never
considered not calling her up in the middle of the night, just being like, "You're a bitch," and then hanging up.
I still put on a happy face if I see her. I couldn't lash out on her, so I emptied all of my guttural rage here. And Smokey came along, and our toxicity fueled each other, fed off of each other. My anger at the relative shittiness of online theists sustained my rage. But like I said, lying flat for 2 weeks gave me lots of time to think. And while I am so apt to point the finger at the shittiness of the theists, I've been pretty fucking shitty myself.
We've only said this 1,000 times.
Toxic.
But he finally got us, so we're good.
A needed burst of rage because we all feel it. We try to run from it in our sophistication, our civility. You know, our civility demands we tamper our baser nature, but when somebody expresses it for us, well, it becomes one of our guilty pleasures. And I relished in that.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for him to put on the white grease paint, the red lipstick, and the fucking.
Someone had to do it.
And be like,
I
we live in society.
Someone just can no longer be me.
We live in a fucking society, Pookoff.
Not that dude anymore.
This is what I'm getting, man. The guy just wants to be happy. He doesn't want to be horny anymore. Just happy.
Go to horny jail.
For the longest time, I had stopped growing. I was stuck in a quagmire of hate and rage, and I refused to grow out of it. You know, in order to truly grow, you have to be able to see the bad spots.
What he's trying to say is No Nut November is really easy for him.
And I was comfortable where I was at. I didn't want to acknowledge that I know so very little. That was the hardest thing for me. Probably for most of us. Tell me who the
girl is that hurt you, Knock. I'll go beat her up.
Maybe it's a result of our sentience. A need to be right. And feel that, I am right.
That is literally what we've been saying for 2 years.
To open ourselves to the infinity of knowledge we will never attain can seem deflating. But in fact, it's liberating. I don't have to have the answers because it's the questions that matter.
Yo, Taylor, can you mute?
The ability to ask them. And questions can sometimes lead to answers, maybe, but most often they lead to other questions. When we stop asking questions, we begin to die, I think. And I feel like I've been dying for 5 years. I've been talking of the reason. Asking for the reason. So what is the reason of this stream? My long absence. What is the actual fuck? What am I trying to say to you right now? Have they finally won? Am I a Christian? Fuck no. Of course not.
Spoiler, he converted to Judaism.
I am I don't know what.
Another one in the bag, boys.
Searching for answers because I know I have none. But what I know is that I am no longer the Raging Atheist. I'm not deleting the channel. The work done here was important, some of it anyway. I feel my atheism was an important part of my growth. But I leave that label behind, and hopefully I leave it with all of my rage and all of my anger. Because I don't want it anymore.
He doesn't want it.
I'm not going to go anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
I've been absent. I had my back hurt, and then for a week now I've been contemplating all this shit. Am I finally going to just talk about this and just pull the plug and do it?
Got thrombosis.
One thing that most people might not know about me is I'm actually a really deep thinker. I like to consider things for a good long time before I actually do them. Now, sometimes I'm very impulsive, which is the quintessential opposite of that. But I'm always considering every argument that any theist has ever given me. I know a lot of people think that I don't listen. I'm not listening. No, I am. Some arguments are good. Not good enough to make me believe in your shitty God, but good. Good enough to consider. But I'm going to do what I thought of doing for the longest time. Starting over. New channel, a new understanding. And that new understanding is that I don't understand much at all. I hope to make more of this clear on the new channel as I move forward. There's so much of what I've been thinking privately the last couple months. And, you know, I have mentioned it a couple times in a couple streams, even maybe a couple times on my own stream, but just mainly just like hashing this through, considering it some more. You know, some of you might think this as a betrayal, but I don't think it's much of a
pauses are hard.
You know, I don't.
I told you.
A recognition that there's some things that I have questions about.
The raging Buddhist.
And that I'm going to start asking those questions of myself again. In fact, the truth of it is I've felt like a sense of shame for the thoughts that I've been having the last few months, even though I shouldn't have. But it's hard to let go of what you have been for so long, especially when you've been so fucking vocal and public about it. But I refuse to hide the truth of myself, even from myself, for very long. While I still consider myself godless, I do not consider myself atheist. And I want nothing more than to find tranquility again.
Let's take a little pause. What do we think about that? He's not godless, but he's not atheist.
No, he is. He said he is godless, but he's not an atheist. I failed to see what the difference is necessarily. But
This is so hard to listen to because all I've heard is how much he doesn't know, and now he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. This is what's so frustrating. You don't have to know to be an atheist. That's the whole point. You don't
fucking.
have to
I
know.
personally couldn't give a fuck what he calls himself or doesn't call himself. I don't think it's
Anyways.
relevant. If he wants to fucking eschew with the fucking label thing, that's fine. I don't.
Okay. I just think he's going to give.
About?
Oh, hi, Nathan.
What's up?
Oh, we're just talking about rage.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. How you doing,
Well,
man?
what's the subject matter regarding
Oh
that?
my god.
Well, there's a YouTuber called The Raging Atheist who has recently come out about some changes in his views and his approach.
Oh, I know.
Come
him.
out as
I had a discussion
gay.
with him.
Okay, so you know about it. We're just talking about it and seeing what he has to say.
But just so I know, what is all of your views on here? Are you guys atheist or you have a religious view? Just so I know.
I'm a Jew and I couldn't care less what he calls himself. I think I've pretty much established that at this point. But since you just get me,
Jimmy is atheist, right? That's your, not agnostic, atheist.
No, I'm an agnostic atheist.
Okay.
But I'm gnostic to all man-made gods. But I'm agnostic to the God claim.
Right on. Okay. Taylor and I.
So any gods that we've ever talked about.
I'm the fucking toxic ass host, and I'm wondering what the fuck are you doing? You just fucking jump on a live, you don't know anything that's going on in the fucking room.
He's
I kind of felt like that was coming.
Who's it
You
talking?
don't know what's going on. You just jump on a fucking live stream.
You talking
Welcome
to
the
me?
Jawnspott.
You
He's
talking
talking to you, Nathan.
I mean, I just saw that you were live, man. I don't know if you remember me, but we had a conversation before over on what was that guy's page? I believe it was the Praise I Am or something like that. That channel, we had a
Oh
conversation.
God, praise.
Yeah. So
I just watched the debate between him and Rage. Praise I Am. Oh my God. Like it's a passion that Rage had. It's still like I can't believe. I wish he was here. Like honestly, because I know he hasn't
I can't
changed
tell
that
if
way.
Jimmy's doing a fucking bit or if he's being serious. Stop messing with me.
I'm being sincere, man. Like
Oh, well, that's
when you hear
fucking
why he
shocking.
does what he does, like the passion that he has for why he speaks out, like I'm the same way as he is. And this is why it's
I know,
so.
but you're
hurting
talking
me.
about this like he just got a cancer diagnosis. He's just
Yes,
changed the
because
name.
this is how it
Just made
starts.
a new channel. It's not
Oh
a
my
big
God.
deal.
He's gonna be like Justin. It's gonna turn out like Justin. Oh my God, he went from atheist to
Nobody
like
knows who the
Muslim
fuck
who thinks
Justin
that you
is
can
either.
kill people in Islam. Oh my God, I'm so like, oh my God. Whenever someone starts believing in woo, it bugs me out. And like it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
This kind of thing is contagious too. I don't think Rage is going to be alone in his conversion away from angry
First is
atheism.
Khalil Allah, and the next week he's gonna come out and he's like, I'm Ahmed Allah.
Yeah, we were actually joking about that.
Yeah, I
What
was
was
too.
like
that was the first thing I thought when I saw
somebody
that
in
video.
chat in one of his lives was like, next you're gonna tell me you're converting to Islam, and I said, don't laugh, Khalil did it.
Yeah, I was up in that live chat too.
He does live in Michigan. It's not that far from Dearborn. It could happen.
Next stop, Islam.
Do
you have any strong
Khalil
do you have Pukov, do you have any strong opinions, you fucking Tumblr librarian? Are you getting all this down in your notebook?
Tumblr librarian?
Yeah, you look like a librarian that spends most of her day on Tumblr.
No, I don't have a Tumblr.
Never been to DashCon? Aw.
It's a what?
Ball pit.
I don't have any strong opinions. Aside from pineapple on pizza. I think that's probably the worst sin in the world.
Oh my
That's it.
God, tell you mean you're not one of those haters.
I am.
Pineapple is delicious on pizza. I love it.
That's
Eat
odd.
that shit
It's
all
odd.
day.
Weird.
No.
You know what pineapple
No.
goes really well on? Self-hatred.
I agree. That's a very base take. Thank you.
All right, let's keep this going. Let's just plow
let's
through
go.
this. God, this is
It
hard.
should be. We should
Jimmy.
have, I think, 15 minutes left of this video. If I remember, it's
Oh my
59
God.
minutes, and we played
That's
it 10
perfect.
minutes in. So yeah.
Jimmy,
Okay,
how
let's go.
many
No,
miracles
we already
do you
halfway
have?
through it.
We're at 12 so far. 12
Okay,
miracles.
12.
We're
as
more than
well.
halfway through. We got like 19 minutes.
There we go.
What?
There's only
Yeah, it was
19
close.
Oh God.
Peace. Inner peace.
19 more minutes of this? Oh, God.
I don't know
Video.
Let the
why
bear
you need to
inside
put
of
it
me go
on
to
double
sleep again.
speed.
For the rest of my days, if I have anything to do with it.
Yeah, you could
And
put
well,
it on double
regardless,
speed, honestly.
I'm open to
Taylor?
the possibility of more than I can
He
see.
pauses so
or
weird,
know.
it just sounds like he's talking slightly faster.
Yeah,
So it's gonna
every
be a
time
new
he
channel.
pauses, I think
I know I've
Taylor's
tried it
pausing
before, but this time I'm going to stick to it. My goal is
He's
to take
just
a different
dramatic.
approach. Find my calm. Never let that bear back out again. And this, I'm sure to fail.
Use
I'm gonna
the
fuck-
anger rage. Use the anger.
But the journey, it should be interesting to watch, I think.
Yeah, his Buddhist video on his new channel was a
The
lot
channel
like.
is called Rage to Reason.
Oh, here we go.
The link is in the description. Hoping to have my first stream tomorrow evening, but I'm not sure. The stream I was planning doesn't seem to be needed anymore, which is a good thing. It's a great fucking thing. I was going to have the stream
this
here,
is a
but
bad take.
when I created the channel, I'm like, nope, I'll do it over there. I was going to do a stream on the nature of the Republicans running for office in Michigan here in next week's election.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it
watching
seems
this.
pretty much a sure fucking bet that it's going to be a landslide Democratic victory. So I don't think that the stream is
No,
necessary.
if there's
No,
a Democratic
the Attorney
plan,
General
it's
race
gonna
is
be
pretty fucking
narrow.
close. It's within 1 point, but Gretchen's lead with undecideds is 8 points. So I'm not even real.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
even
think
worried
that that's an
about that race.
oversampling
And he,
issue. I
of
don't
all
know
of the
where
candidates,
it's not.
is the
It's
one
not.
that I
That
know
doesn't
the
bear out
least
the
about.
end.
But we've got some pretty fucking crazy candidates here in Michigan, and you know, Michigan's supposed to be a purple state, right? So that, you know, it's one thing to run your Republican crazies in the Bible Belt or in a red state, right? It's another thing to do it up here in fucking Michigan, and all we got was crazies. And I was going to do a stream focusing on it before the elections next week, but like I said, it looks like it's going to be just a Democratic fucking landslide unless just all the polls are out.
No, definitely not.
So, but I still think I'm going to probably have another stream. I want to have my first stream tomorrow. I have it all set up, I think, to be able to stream, get something on the channel. Maybe I'll consider this more and try to
open it up or anything. So I don't know why it was.
There's so much I haven't even really talked about. You know, I've been listening to a lot of Alan Watts lately.
Yeah, of course. Okay, yeah,
those
okay,
2
man.
weeks when my back was just hurting me so bad I couldn't get up that all I did was sit there and think, and I listened to a lot of Alan Watts and got really interested in Taoism again.
Did we bully Nathan into leaving, or did somebody kick him?
Good question.
You know, there's the fact that I am working again. My body's getting used to it. My legs are killing me. Like I said, my back still isn't quite 100%. But I hope to stream quite a bit again. I feel like there's so much more to say here that I'm not saying yet. Like I feel like I'm diminishing it with the intentions of diminishing the blow or something. So I think I need to make it, you know, clear. Like the thing that I've come to is, while I don't believe in any gods, I think there's something. And I think that something is well beyond human comprehension. I don't even think it matters to believe in it.
Turtles, bruh.
But I do think there's something. I just don't know what it is.
It's a fucking turtles.
It's the turts.
I never will.
Turtles all the way down, bruh.
You know, that's the thing, like, theists really need to realize and be truthful about, instead of fucking latching on to these fairy tales. Because they don't know either. None of us
experimenting, Rage. You're gonna slip.
I think that the problem here, fundamentally, with him is that
if we knew what we don't know, we'd know it.
And this is his thing, and good for him.
I don't think I've scratched the surface here tonight. What's been going through my mind? You know, the concept of karma intrigues me again, as does, you know, the fine tuning of the universe. That's one of the arguments that has stuck with me, that theists have given me, and that, you know, I will give them the classic argumentation back. You know, took my time to research those arguments, but it stuck with me because I don't think that they're quite wrong there. I would love to delve back into like Richard's ideas again with this new frame of mind that I have. You know, I've talked to Richard in a couple streams and we've talked about doing it, but you know, I haven't really come out like this, like I did tonight. You know, I mentioned on one stream that I don't think I'm an atheist anymore a couple months back. I would love to talk to Richard again with this new frame of mind.
Do you guys know who Richard is?
I want to have conversations of all
Richard
sorts.
Madsen, right?
Fucking aliens. That guy.
I love that guy.
He's literally the epitome of that aliens meme.
No, wait, Taylor, pause this shit real quick.
The dude with with the hands, or it's like aliens.
Yo, that Richard Madsen is dope. I love listening to his stuff, man.
I never know what the fuck he's talking. I mean, God bless his heart, but Jesus Christ, what is he talking about? Like 90% of the time, I'm just lost. I would love to hear Jimmy have a conversation with Richard Madsen and just listen to them.
Absolutely.
Because Richard would the whole time just be like, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. And Jimmy would be like, no, it's not. It's objective fact, you dumb bastard.
Maybe. I'm not saying I wouldn't.
That would be great. That needs to be. Hey, at least I know Richard and Jimmy would show up, unlike some people.
Yeah.
No, I go back. I go back with Richard Madsen. We got it. What fucking artist formerly known as Justin Downing.
Oh, that guy. That guy.
That's where I met Richard Madsen in a live stream with Justin and Khalil.
See,
And
that's
our very
Justin is
first
the.
interview.
I'll be right back.
Now
I
that-
gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back. It'll probably be 20
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, you
I'll
go
be
ahead.
right
Good
back.
luck, man. Hope it comes out all right.
Mute it out.
No problem.
God.
That you're damn right, ass. I'm sick of your little fucking info games in my fucking live chat. You're the only one talking about what you're talking about. Now, all right. If you scroll down in my videos, man, our very first interview me and Ray did was with Richard Madsen. And I chased him down the rabbit hole where how these fucking Bible and the Zodiac correlate.
It usually starts with Zeitgeist, yeah, or something that flavored, yeah.
So the 12 Zodiacs, 12 tribes of Judah.
Yeah.
Now we'll ask Will why his fucking little Jew tribe doesn't match his Zodiac sign and how they all have different signs and shit.
Well, let him take a shit in peace, man. I don't think he wants to be thinking
Yeah,
about
'cause
that
I
while
mean-
he's taking a shit.
Because ultimately, Richard's saying that the Jews hijacked the Bible from the aliens and gave it their own twist.
That's too much. I don't know. I feel like adding aliens to us as our human species, like the history of our human species, I think overcomplicates things. I don't think it's impossible though, but
I know. Got to keep
yeah.
it simple. Keep it simple.
But
Everyone
I mean,
wants
if
to
aliens are
complicate
the-
everything.
right?
Yeah, but maybe
But-
aliens could have. Maybe
Mhm.
sea creatures are aliens. Have you ever seen sea creatures?
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
totally
like
alien.
octopus, jellyfish.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Yeah, they're so strange. Maybe they're the aliens, and then they evolve. Like, who knows?
Right.
Like, I'm tired of all this. Like, everyone playing pretend and pretending like they know what the fuck they're talking about. It's so nauseating. It's so nauseating.
I never know what I'm talking about.
Me neither. I'm dumb as fuck. What about Rage? Let's get back to our boy Rage.
Let's get back to
You want to watch the rest of the video?
Yeah, man.
Y'all ready?
Let's
do
do
it.
this. Let's do it. Let's
It's
plow
only-
through this. God, it's like eating my
Less than
broccoli.
10
It's like eating
Yeah,
Brussels
I'm still on
sprouts
the
right
free
now.
version of SteamYard, but hopefully soon I can get a better version. But smaller conversations are better. But I want to have conversations of all types. I'll still be in side chats. You'll see me as Rage to Reason. You won't see me as the Raging Atheist anymore. It's gonna be fun trying to build a new channel, even though I've never stuck to it before. I think it's gonna be fun to try to do that again. I'm still gonna be Knock. I'm still gonna think Christians are stupid. I agree with what Ox was saying earlier. Like attacking people for their beliefs, I think, is the wrong way to go about it, and it's one of the things that I want to change about myself. But at the same time, I think it's necessary to make people understand that a lot of these ideas are just really bad, really bad faith systems. There's still a few things that I want to do on this channel to kind of wrap things up, put a bow on all of it. Not sure when that'll be. 1 or 2 streams, maybe. And then, in my spare time, if there's any spare time, I want to make it an archive channel. Really make playlist of the best moments. I'm going to leave everything as is, but I'm going to start anew. You'll find me on Rage to Reason. Now I'll be changing Patreon to kind of match Rage to Reason. It'll be the same Patreon. I'm just going to be changing it. See if I can't change my PayPal towards it. I'm just, I don't know what the fuck I am. I was talking with earlier. Taylor was mentioning pantheism. I was thinking pantheism comes close. I had the definition up. There's the second part of the definition that just really strikes me as like I can't.
He
go
dropped
there
my
yet,
name again,
or
didn't
I don't
he?
think I'll ever be able to go there.
You did.
He loves you. He loves you. That's right. You should be
Atheism
nice
is
to
a
him.
doctrine which identifies God with the universe or regards the universe as a manifestation of God. Now, that's somewhat close to it. Like if you're going to call it God, I don't like the terminology, but that's somewhat close to what I'm thinking. You know, like the reason. I was talking about the Tao earlier, but there's a second part to it. Worship that admits or tolerates all gods. And that's the part that's like, nah, brah. No, because some gods are just shit gods. Like me personally, I read the Bible and I read Lucifer as the good guy. And most Satanists are good, decent human beings that don't worship a monster. But some Satanists are Satanists that believe in like the Christian version of Satan. And no, that's not a good idea. That's that's not good for society. You sacrificing shit? No, not cool with that, bro.
Nobody sacrifices anything in Satanism.
I'm still going to be
It's not a
going at
thing.
Abrahamics because I find it to be fundamentally dangerous. But I wanted to try to find a different approach. Like I said, I want to put that bear to sleep. Like I want to find my tranquility again.
I can respect that.
So
I can respect him wanting.
it's going to be a journey. I think it's going to be a learning process. It's going to be, you know, there's so much more to it that I want to tell all of you guys.
You don't have to go to God, Rage. Rage, don't do
I'll
it.
begin that. Possibly that'll be the stream where I'll begin that tomorrow, unless I think of something else.
God.
Are you gonna be okay, Jimmy?
It's like learning your best friend started drugs. Oh, I'm just gonna do a little heroin. It's no big deal. All right. 2 weeks later, he's sucking dick for crack.
Oh my
Rage.
god.
Rage, how long? How many weeks is it gonna be if you're sucking at the feet of these blood gods? Oh God, Rage, please, come back to us, Rage. Come back. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, Rage. I got to throw. I'm just too much.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, what happened? His grief was too great.
Ah!
He broke his damn. He broke.
Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm good.
Oh wow.
Okay,
was
I got it
amazing.
out of me. Yeah, I don't bottle it up anymore. You stuff it in. Stuff those feelings and those bad feelings and all those feelings of mom and dad not loving me, and I put them down there and that hurt and everything. I used to do that. No more. No more. It's unhealthy. Get it out. Just like good poop. Gotta get it out. Don't
Get it
hold it
out.
in.
Get it right out.
Out.
Get it out. Out.
Out.
Out. So
Ow.
I'm shedding my sadness for Rage. Rage, I am sad. I wish you were here. I know I could convince you to come back. To give atheism a second chance. Come on, Rage, you could do this.
Ow.
I just knew it. Anyways, go on.
Out. Okay. Oot. Get it, Hooch.
By the way, just put him on like 1.5 times or something. I love them, but these pauses are killing me. We could do little dances in between these pauses.
All right, let's hit it.
I will
The
be reaching
missus
out to
and I
you,
can
Jimmy Lou, if you're still here.
conceive our.
I do want to have that stream. If you still want to have a stream with somebody that's not
I
quite
heard
an
something.
atheist anymore.
Not
How y'all doing?
quite.
Let's see. Where are you guys at? No, I haven't talked to Skylar about this. I thought about reaching out to Skylar Fiction because, yeah, he's a pantheist. I think we have. I think our, you know, what I'm kind of thinking is probably pretty close to what he thinks. But like I said, I still haven't even really fleshed it out completely myself. You know, this is just, it's been something that I've been denying for the last several months. Something that I've kind of refused to look at until, my back went out of me and I had no choice but to sit there and look at the ceiling and fucking think. And I
God,
couldn't
it's
run away from my
always
thoughts.
during an emotional
Um,
crisis. People
but no,
run to God.
I haven't talked to him about it. Yeah, knocking knocks. I thought about some interesting names. At one point, I thought about a channel called Knock Gnostic. I thought that was clever. So yeah, yeah. It's been a process. I think for the longest time, I didn't want to admit that I'm not quite an atheist anymore. And when I say that, because I think I think a lot of people would still call me an atheist. I don't believe in any gods, not in that terminology, and like I said, pantheism comes close, and Tao comes close, because Tao is the energy of the universe, right? It's unknowable, right? So, like, if you were for me to sit here and speak the Tao is to only give you an inaccurate Tao, because it's beyond human comprehension to give a correct Tao, right? So that's where my belief is, that if there is something, I don't know what the fuck it would be, it's beyond our human comprehension, so it doesn't matter. But if you want to look for it, you would look for it in us, in human beings. You would look for it in nature, in all the living things on the planet, all of it. That's what it would be, I guess. The best. As I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe it's just nature, right? But then, that whole reason thing, like,
Taylor, pause it real quick.
On a universal level, even though it's too.
He and I are gonna have to talk on the show at some point, and I'm gonna have to go through some koans with him, because he's on the verge of, well, he's saying it's Taoism, but it's really Zen Buddhism if he's following Alan Watts and folks like that. He and I are gonna have to talk.
I already told him this.
I know you did.
He doesn't.
Well, is he? You told him that before he was supposed to come on the
this
show.
is not Taoism. It's Zen Buddhism.
It is. It's non-dualism. Well, they're both non-dualism.
I was in the live chat. You see me up here on the right in the live chat trying to figure out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, Rage? You're a fucking atheist, right? You don't believe in no God. You're a fucking atheist. And he's like, no, I'm a Taoist, because Taoists believe in that Lao Tzu's a God. And I'm like, so you believe Lao Tzu's a God?
What the fuck? No.
This motherfucker's trolling.
Lao Tzu is not a god, but he was a writer. Well, I mean, there are writings about him that paint him to be a divine being, like that was, but it's legend. It's not like the crux of what Taoists believe. There's no Chinese Jesus.
No, but Rage is taking us down the memory, or he's taking us down a road, and you're trying to figure out where the fuck he goes.
Yeah, man, he's on his way though. He's figuring it out.
I mean, it's like the Tao is something humans can't comprehend.
It's not.
So no correct Tao can be. So that's what I believe.
He's making the right steps. I think maybe words are really escaping him right now, because I think Western ideas are very easy to express verbally. Eastern ideas, not so much.
He's not the raging agnostic.
Yeah, he's not raging no more. He's the pacified pacifist or something. I don't know.
He's not the raging agnostic, but yes, he's an agnostic. He's not the raging atheist anymore. He can't be an atheist. He doesn't believe in a God, but he can't be a fucking atheist.
It's all backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back.
He's throwing you both, and you're trying to catch, like, where are we going? Where the fuck are we going? He says the Tao is not comprehensible, and that's what he believes. The Tao. even though it's not comprehensible. How can you do these things? How can anyone do these things? How can
I
he doesn't? He
he's
didn't start believing in a god, but it's
mm-hmm.
just right. He doesn't believe in any of these gods, but like something inside him telling him he's not an atheist anymore.
I don't know, man. It's interesting to see this kind of evolution because this is sort of my journey as well. I've got some journal entries that I was trying to look up from about a decade or so ago with Taoist quotes and things like that. And yeah, dude, he and I are gonna have to have a discussion at some point because I wanna talk to him about this. I want to see where he's at.
He actually shows up. The only time he showed up was when Smokey Saint came.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
I could go get him. I think what's happening is that Knock is just asleep. Drop some perks, laid on his belly, one night.
Drugs. Lots of drugs. See?
Drugs are bad.
Drugs leads to God. So you can stay away from drugs, kids.
Yeah,
stay away from drugs, kids.
The only
It'll lead to dick sucking and God.
The only hint is the miracles. He said he believed in miracles. All right. He didn't contradict himself either. He just said, like, I believe in miracles. And miracles are
12 times. I'm still waiting for the 13th. Let's go. Let's get through this. This is this is hard.
We got 5 more minutes.
I know. God, it's so hard to understand.
I think that there's a reason. And if there's a reason, there's something expecting a result of the reason. I don't know. It's fucking makes me want to smoke more weed to think about.
See?
All Satanists have a need to draw blood. No, not true. Not true at all.
Drug doer.
Most Satanists are actually secular humanists that don't believe in any deity. And then there's a good chunk of Satanists that do believe in a deity, but they believe in a good, kind deity that is nothing at all like the Satan from the Bible. And then there's a very astute minority of Satanists that believe in the Satan of the Bible, or at least the Satan of the Bible that Christians give you. And yeah, the Pazuzu Algaraz of the world, not great people.
Hillary Clinton.
I said we'd do this for a minute.
Oh my God, dude.
I forgot I turned it off. I had to restart everything. So I had my camera on for a minute. Thought maybe I would do a room after this and it'd be a small room, but
this was disconcerting. I don't know if you've seen some of his videos where he's on cam like a couple weeks ago, but he has gained water weight.
Can't wait to go back and see all of the side chat, everything that you guys are saying. I don't think it's that big of a change yet. I think it could become big. Now, I'll never be a Christian and Abraham.
That's the one concern.
A believer in the God of Abraham. I think it's nonsense and it's absurd. I think it's dangerous. Now, Ox made an interesting comment earlier. It's dangerous only if they use it as a weapon, and I agree mostly. But the capability of using it as a weapon is always there, even if they don't. And I don't just think of that of Christianity. I think that of most human religions. I think human beings are very capable of destruction. And I think that the religions we have created reflect that, honestly. All of them. Except for maybe Jainism. So I doubt, I just don't see myself ever being a theist. But I just can't sit here and call myself an atheist anymore.
You can't have them both, Rage. You're one or the other.
Like I said, it'd be easy to just say agnostic or pantheist.
That's I should clarify what I'm worried about is that if you don't gain that much weight in your face that quickly, I'm thinking he's probably on a lot of pain medication. Either that or he's popping ibuprofen like Big Cat.
Haven't read it since I bought it, but I'm reading it again. listening honestly. Zen philosophy. Maybe I'll become a Buddhist, but I doubt it. Like I said earlier in the side chat, as I'm going through my study of Taoism this time, I'm trying to ignore all the religious woohoo and just trying to find the meaning and the truth. Because I think truth, it comes close to some truth. I think it comes close to what I think. And what I think is exactly that. It's just what I think. And sadly, same goes for you. The smartest fucking human being on the
Jimmy,
planet is pretty
you
fucking
prick.
dumb in the scale of the universe. It's just the truth. But we're still miracles. We're still the only eyes of the universe
13.
we know about.
I almost
I mean,
missed
that's
that
fucking
one.
beautiful to think about. I'm gonna get high and think about it some more. Man, this went longer than I thought it would.
It's a
I want to
miracle.
thank you guys for the support, man. 5
And the
years you guys
miracles.
have been here for me.
What a
You've
miracle.
dealt with my rage.
It's been a miracle.
I hope the new version of me is better. I never make guarantees because fuck, for all I know, I'll be a raging alcoholic again in a month.
I like this new rage,
But I truly think that I'm growing.
if I like it, it's probably not good.
Maybe that'll make me more
I don't know.
dangerous to them. Who knows?
That's a soundbite. That's a soundbite.
Thanks for
I'm
the
using that
support.
as evidence.
It's meant
Thank you.
everything to me. I'll see you guys on the new channel. Peace.
Oh, Rage. Oh, Rage. I love you. But goddamn. Goddamn. Oh.
Knock, you made Jimmy cry tonight. You fucking
You
motherfucker.
made me cry.
You fucking ad hominem.
So this is, I just took some notes. Here's some words that he used.
Okay.
He talked about knowing. He didn't like labels. He considered himself godless. He said that he doesn't know. He can't know. He rejects all gods as absurd. He doesn't like labels. He's only human, and it's impossible to know on a cosmic level. And now he's dropping the atheist label while he's been laying flat on his back, high on drugs. I rest my case.
Sounds reasonable to me.
I
don't know
rest
what
my
you're
case.
about. I don't know what you're going on about. Sounds reasonable to me.
Oh my God.
Look at the fucking book that he's holding. Look at the book.
It even says
What
that.
is that?
There you go.
Was that say Jew? Zoo?
I thought it said Zew.
Wow,
Yeah.
right for the wow.
He's
I
not
told you he
reading
converted
he's not
to
reading no
Judaism.
Lao Tzu. He's reading the 3 pillars of Zen. He's talking about
God.
Zen Buddhism. He's saying he's confusing it with Taoism, which is not,
Hey, man, he's still
not
trying
the
to
same
figure it
thing.
out. Who is that? Philip Capot? Yeah, I mean,
Rage, you're still an
See what
atheist.
you're dealing with here? You see what you're dealing with here? We're
He's
dealing
still,
with
he's still
fucking opioid. We're dealing with opioid addiction.
No, it's not. He's not an opioid addiction. Okay, let's not do that. Okay.
No,
Dealing with
he's
opioids.
legit. No. This is an established fact that he's had issues because he's been prescribed shit. He says in this video, if you were taking notes appropriately,
I was.
he had
I know.
an issue with it because he was being overprescribed medication and he was trying to titrate off of it. If you heard that,
I know. He's Rage. You're still an atheist. Come on, man. You don't have to go to the woo. You can find meaning in your life. You don't have to know.
the only thing that I want to say about the opioid thing is fucking Dr. Kenny Rhodes had a similar issue with opioids, and now Knock has a similar issue with it, and he was beating fucking Kenny with that not fucking like a month ago. So that's kind of shitty.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about his private issues like that. I don't think it's right, but
I don't think
Jimmy,
it's
let me
private. It's
say this,
public.
Jimmy.
He says it on videos. That's the
This
only.
is
okay, but we should. It's not our place. It's not our place. How's that
Yeah.
sound?
Sure,
It's not our
fine,
place.
whatever.
This
Okay.
might be of some comfort to you, but
Okay. What?
if Rage is kind of leaning towards Zen Buddhism, even though it is technically considered a religion, it's an atheistic religion. So he's still on the light side.
Yeah, all these fucking Taoists are atheists too. He's saying, I was saying that if you're a Taoist, you're still a fucking atheist, man. There's nothing in the Tao Te Ching that say like on the 6th day the Tao came to be, right? In the Tao is majority atheists.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
It's like folk
Yeah,
religion.
Tao is a religion in the same way that like Stoicism is a religion. It's nothing to freak out about if you're worried about that sort of thing.
No, but like they do that like Shinto and shit like that. Like they took the philosophy, like the Buddhists, they were atheists, and they said, well, we got our folk religions, we'll just incorporate it into that.
Yeah, he literally did a video about all of your criticisms between Hinduism, Buddhism, Shintoism, and the Tao. And what did you say, Lao Tzu or whatever it was? He literally did a video about this today, so he addressed all that already.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's like with Buddhism and mainly Buddhism. It's like those fuckers weren't preaching religion. Like they were just out there talking about there's a middle path we can walk. And all the religious aspects of it already existed before that.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't have that kind of philosophy. So they took the Buddhism, said, "Yeah, we can," because it didn't conflict with their little folk religions. So they just like made it that. That's why there's 3 different. Like in Japan, the Buddhism is different than in China. See, Rage don't know that. He thinks he's a Taoist and shit. He's holding up a book that's talking about Zen Buddhism. He's describing Zen Buddhism. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. I love Rich. And I think that it's his medication.
Yeah, being
He's
in
a good guy.
Being in a chill state of mind can certainly cause you to have chill thoughts. And I feel like Zen is probably the chillest thought of all. But I don't know, man. I think he's
What do you
still
think about it?
Rage to medication.
What do I think about it?
Yeah, Pooh, you said that this is kind of where you're at right now. Do you think, are you happy that he's leaning towards this way or what?
I'm happy if he's able to find peace and direction in his life, if that's what he wants. And also if, being angry all the time is an additional strain on his back and his health, and might be better for him to switch to something a little bit more tame.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at with this. I don't care what as long as he's doing better.
Yeah, I think we all agree. We want Rage to do as good as possible. We all want the best for him.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but good thoughts to you, Rage. Nothing but good thoughts. Sorry, I gotta turn this off for a second.
Neat.
Neato.
Rage sitting up under a fucking waterfall next.
Oh, like meditating and shit with his fucking.
Rage fucking meditating and shit.
Oh yeah, conducting a tea ceremony, doing calligraphy and shit like that.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
I you know what's weird is I kind of can commiserate with Rage because I've been doing a similar thing. Like in April, I just went out into the woods and started building shit.
As one should. As is the right thing to do.
I bought a drug rug. I've got a necklace with big wooden beads on it. I'm not even fucking kidding you. That's 100% what I just out in the woods.
That's all you need, man.
Building shit.
Mm-hmm.
I built a hobbit hole.
Yeah, man, you're living the life that Thoreau prescribed all people to live if they wanted to taste the marrow of life. It's right on, dude.
I just want to go out in the woods and kill my food and grow my own food and not deal with any of this bullshit. Can I just have one nice thing?
Yeah, go find you a pond, man. Set up shack.
Hell
What's up,
yeah.
Ronan?
Hello, kababay, may haba judío.
Oh my god, with the fucking babble speak.
May I know?
Stop it.
We have Judeo in the panel.
Judeo? Ano ba yun?
That's how we say Jew in Filipino.
Oh! Judeo?
Yeah, Judeo.
Okay, sige, sige.
Yeah, I know. It made my ears perk up.
You said, who's talking about me? Yeah, don't make any
Jimmy's
sudden
doing a
movements.
bit, but nobody's paying attention. I feel like this is completely wasted.
Oh.
You're gonna want to
He's-
save that toilet paper for the
Man,
remaining of the.
You
for the
leave Jimmy
remainder of the
alone.
discussion.
He's grieving, okay?
He
He's
is
grieving right now.
He's grieving.
Oh God. All right. I've come to the acceptance. He's lost. He's dead to me. No, I'm just
Jimmy
kidding.
looks
I love
how
your
I
rage.
feel
I
after
love your
every
rage.
bowel movement I have.
What's that?
Oh, I said you look how I feel after every bowel movement.
That's a
A
good
certain
thing, right?
sense of satisfaction, eh? Yeah, I know. I get it. We all can
No.
appreciate it.
Do you have horrible bowel movements, Will?
Have you ever taken a shit and seen blood in the toilet and go, huh, must be Thursday?
Says the woman called Puka.
It's called being Jewish. It just comes with the territory. It's just everything hurts all the time.
Why do you eat
Brazil.
special stuff on Wednesdays?
100 years
work?
ago, we were still fucking our cousins or whatever. So that's not racist. That's just factually accurate. So now we've got we don't have webbed feet. We just have we got ulcerative colitis.
You've all inherited hypochondria too.
That's true. My mother is horrible with that.
Mm.
Is that a beer?
This? No, it's a yerba mate. It's like a energy drink, but it's for hippies and dirty pagans.
Yerba mate.
Dirty pagans.
Yeah.
I love me a beer. Dark. Irish. Those are the best
Yeah,
tasting.
you also drink Guinness. You're not special. Do they have that in whatever in Philo land or wherever the fuck?
Like
Guinness
you
is
drink,
chewy.
you drink 2 large cans of those and you're full, and
Yeah,
it
it's a
tastes
meal in a
like
can.
coffee. So you're wondering why the tired voice, Ronan? Well, jiu-jitsu class happened yesterday.
I was
Almost
Somebody
had
just
tired
notified
from
me
it?
that I, in fact, have double stuffed Oreos at my dispensary. So that's good.
Oh, cool.
Dang, I kind of want something sweet now too.
Fatigued body. Almost got myself devoid of oxygen, but other than that, I'm okay.
Hey, how come Filipinos don't know how to pour a fucking beer?
Damn, you're really gonna
Yeah.
come out swinging like that, Taylor?
I
Holy
learned how to
shit.
pour. I learned how to pour a beer, but
How
some
come
people
Filipinos don't know how to build a fucking country?
Whoa!
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good question. What was it? Why do we not know how to build a country? I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck are we
Will.
gonna build our shit out of?
70% of us are stupid.
Hey, that's
Hey.
moving. You're over here like they can't even pour beer. So like, give them a break.
We only have San Miguel.
Every time I see a
Stop that.
Filipino pour beer, you just fucking dump it like, boom, and
Yeah,
it's
we
like
just
half.
dump
Oh my god, we went from beer pouring to full blown racist. You can't pour
It's
beer.
not my
None of your
fault. It's not
country
my
shit.
fault. Ronan has a dirt floor.
No, but they gotta
It's
learn
a
how to
fact.
pour a beer first. Let's learn how
Walking
to pour
around
beer, and then
barefoot, doesn't own a car,
Yeah.
rides a bicycle like a peasant.
You know, honestly, I
Hey,
can't
we have cars
get mad
here
at what
too,
Taylor's
man.
saying. Yeah, I can't even get mad at what Taylor's saying because he's
Yeah,
absolutely right.
they've got 2 seats, one in the front and one in the back. It looks like a little Tykes. I've seen what you drive over there.
Are you talking about the
Tricycle.
tricycle?
Let's
I'm not
start
talking about no rickshaw either. I'm talking about these cars have a seat in the front, a seat in the back, and that's it.
Have you ever ridden a Carabao? Yeah, bitch.
I don't know what
Probably
the fuck you're saying right now,
It's
but
what
no,
it's our
obviously.
national land animal. It's kind of
Yeah,
like a
it's-
bull, but it has like the
No,
circumference
water
of
Oh
a
my
hippo.
god. I
Water buffalo.
was downtown today playing Pokemon Go like a weeb, right? Because that's how I get out of my house now. That's the only
Fucking
thing.
nerd.
Whatever.
I
Fuck
play
you.
Pokemon
Fucking
Go
Tumblr, looking
every
head ass.
Yeah, see, you're
Fucking
talking.
Silent
You're out
J
here
looking
playing
head ass.
Pokemon Go on your phone, right? In the
Listen, all right,
Philippines,
that's not
they
the story.
actually play
Okay, there
they
was
got
a
real
dude with a
Pokemon to go catch.
10-gallon hat in upstate New York riding a fucking cow downtown in the city.
As one should to assert dominance. You have
The
to remind the
Philippines is a
others.
Pokemon.
You know what's great is
Established
the
dominance.
cow took a shit on the sidewalk, biggest dump I've ever seen. And so the village came out, or not the village, the city came out and just put a big fucking cone over it. Didn't even clean it up. No hose, nothing. Just fucking
See,
put a.
you know, that's such a waste because if you take the dung and you dry it out and you burn it, it keeps away the mosquitoes. See, that's a waste. I would have taken the
I've
dung.
done it with
Yeah,
my
di ba?
own shit.
Yep. You burn the thing and it just keeps away the mosquitoes.
Parang katol, di ba, kababayan?
You guys ever
Parang
do
katol pero igit.
Are you guys just saying the same thing back to each other? It all sounds
Yeah.
like gibberish to me.
Yeah. Igit is what we would call. I mean, there's many ways to say it. You can say tubol, igit,
Can I ask you guys a
tate.
question? What is the ethnic origin of your whatever race isn't the word, but you know what I mean? Is it just a bunch of Chinese got fucked by some Spaniards one time? Is that what happened?
No. Here's how it is.
Austronesians, Polynesians,
We're
Austronesians.
basically Malayan people.
Mhm.
Then a number of countries decided to trade with us. First, it was the Chinese, and I don't know which followed, but then came the Spanish, and we were colonized.
That is literally
more
the
than 20
story
years.
of most nations, and then came the Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 300 years, we've been annexed by those guys.
Did they give you guys blankets too? If they ever
They
show
gave
up
us-
again, don't take them. It's
Yeah, they only gave us blankets once they beheaded us. Yeah, that's one thing.
Mhm.
Yay, God!
Hmm.
But you know what?
And then
I'm proud of
and
our,
then you
of our
have to be
Filipino
someone like
colors.
Crisostomo Ibarra.
Yeah, or Jose Protasio, Rizal Mercado, y Alonso Rialanda, di ba?
Yes. Man, you know his family name. I'm
Eh,
impressed.
kasi that's our founding father, man. That's our George Washington. You gotta know
Yeah,
his-
he's also the first international
I Googled it.
playboy, different girlfriends in different countries. I am not kidding.
Mhm. Yes.
And he was in Japan, so he had a Japanese girlfriend. He was in Korea, he had a Korean girlfriend. And all around France, different cities, different girlfriends. I am not kidding.
Yeah, he was fucking for sure.
Yeah. He was the international playboy, the very first.
Well, are you excited to get absorbed by China one day and just become Chinese?
No.
That's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna be speaking that
Super idol
other
di show, domani di tien mai
eating
solo
bats
de
and shit.
gangwon, domani. See, I'm Chinese already. They don't have to observe me.
Okay, well then I won't. Why don't you just scatter into
I'm gonna go live
a
in a
wave
cave.
interference pattern? Then I
I'm
will
gonna
no
live
longer
in a
observe you.
cave and I don't know, just Far Cry 5 my way into it, have like some sort of a bunker and have some cameras, have some supplies, rations, and modern tech. It's just like who needs a bunker when you got a cave? Just dig into it and then just look.
That's
there's
what
nothing
I'm
here.
saying, dude.
But you see, well, fucking the Philippines is a real Pokemon world. It's not like Pokemon Go and shit at the 7-Eleven. Like they catch real Pokemon.
We do, and we eat them. We don't battle them. We eat them.
Yeah, we also eat their atay, right? Their
Atay?
bulaklak. Yeah, atay, yes.
Anong bula? Yung
They're
Bulaklak,
fucking
yung
dicks.
intestine.
Are you talking about the
lamang
dick
loob
soup
sa-
again?
yung
Yeah.
loob?
Yung
Sa
lamang
loob?
lamang loob.
Ano yun? Mahal?
Intestine, internal organs.
Ay, kala
Lamang
ko
loob.
love eh.
See, they talk shit about us.
I don't care about cow dick soup.
They talk shit about us in Tagalong, and there's nothing we can do about it.
This is what I was
Like,
telling you last time I was in there. What is it about two people speaking another language? They're always talking shit. I'm convinced.
No, but I think what he's saying is like he's making fun of me. Like if my power goes out, I'll fucking freak out and shit. I won't have anything to do. And
No,
like,
all I
that's his
said
daily
to
life.
Pukaf
You'd be like,
was,
nah.
all I said to Pukaf was, when we say lamang loob, that means internal organs in Filipino, Tagalog.
And then I said, "Oh, I thought you were talking about love." See, it's a
Ooh.
joke.
Y'all should have just kept that shit.
I
in
said it last
Tagalog.
time. I'll say it again. Just fuck already. Jesus Christ.
Indeed, that's how Filipinos are, man. We're cheesy.
Yeah, we're
Just
in
corny.
the kilig or let's say uwu culture situation.
You know, it's very
Yeah,
much
just
the
because we're being cuddly and sweet to you doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna sleep with you. Just like the
Hey,
feeling of it.
listen, Boki, I don't know if you can say publicly, but did Candace ever try to hit it?
Yeah, she tried. She tried on me, and I'm like, no.
And you're fucking Asian as well, which was what she was bitching about. So I don't know. You seem to be hitting it off quite nicely with Pukov here. So
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not even trying, Will. I'm not even
yeah,
trying.
it's fucking gross. Could you knock it off?
I'm not doing it on purpose, man. See, that's
Only
our
whites
culture.
are allowed to sexually harass women.
We're
over the
we're
internet.
sweet around our
It's an unwritten rule.
constituents.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Man, white
especially
people are
Manila.
so
I agree,
cold,
man.
man.
Pukov,
You
I
know?
agree.
St. Ronan, like white
The
people are
Philippines not a shithole
they're
country.
born in a cold place. They're born in a cold place. They have cold hearts.
Yeah,
That's why they don't like hugs
white
and shit
people
like
also
Dude,
look
when
the
that
same.
guy
They're
was,
like,
I gotta say something because I said it in public and I didn't get it on camera, but I can do this now. There, this guy was riding this giant fucking 2-ton bull right
Mhm.
next to a fucking artisanal bistro downtown. And this guy had his back to the whole situation, sitting there reading a book, sipping iced tea. And I pointed it out, and the guy looked at me like I was fucking crazy. I said, turn around. And he's like, you turn around. And I was like, fuck you.
God, New York
thought I
is
was
such a
joking.
man. I wish I was there to see it. I would have taken that cow turd. No mosquitoes
I
for me.
wish anyone would. Wait, roll that back. What the fuck did you just say to me?
I would have taken that cow turd. No mosquitoes for me.
That's what I fucking thought you said. You know what? I know that you think you're joking, but you're not.
if we're out of coke, we just sniff the katol.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
What am
bygone.
I joking
spray
about? What,
paint.
Will? What am I joking about?
We're very
You're
innovative.
like a white
people.
guy who was talking about somebody else telling a story about a fight that they had. Man, I'd have whooped his ass. No, you wouldn't.
What?
That sounds that's how we Visayan people sound like. Like when we're telling a story, it's like we just came from a fight.
Mhm.
We go like, "Boy, kabul bito ka, boy, nabito sa
Yeah,
syudad,
that's
murag
what we call them in upstate idols.
Mhm.
They're always like, I'd have whooped his ass. No, you wouldn't. You haven't been in a fight since middle school. Shut up, Jeff.
Oh, Manny Pacquiao, dude, the dad.
Oh,
is
Manny
so
the
shit.
Pinoy, the Pinoy pride. This from the Sarangani province. Ladies and gentlemen, Manny
Yeah, the world's
Pacquiao.
only
Tata yan.
famous Filipino person.
Oh. Him and who's that guy St. Ronan, the guy who plays pool? Si Bata?
Is
Bata
that
na yan?
Gavin
yeah.
Herliman?
Bata.
Gavin Herleman. Yeah, Gavin Herleman is a Filipino in another life.
But see, they can really tell each other apart. Like you just got two Chinese guys dancing around there, automatically know it's Pacquiao.
Well, there's no such thing as a brown Chinese man. Okay, so we would know.
You mean they're not both Pacquiao?
Yeah, Pacquiao fights himself, man.
Nah, cause no shit. Like the first,
Pacquiao fights his own
It's
shadow if he
Pacquiao
could.
Smash Brothers.
That'd be sick.
Dance.
Super Smash Brothers, but all the characters are Pacquiao in different fucking shades of tan.
No,
This
dude,
is
he'd
better than
move
rock.
like Toon Link and punch like Ganondorf. That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude, the guy's hands, it's like a sledgehammer, dude. The last place, no, I mean the receiving end is not where you want to be.
Oh, you could probably kill somebody by punching them.
Yeah, boxers have a license.
Oh, I thought that
Yeah,
was
they
a
need
myth.
yeah, they could kill with that thing. Look at them.
Ayan.
Whoever loses, that's knock. Whoever wins is me.
Sayang.
first-
Oh
man.
yeah, exactly.
First
Oh,
round
the fight
knockout.
that never happened. Sunday, August 14th at the Kellogg Arena, Battle Creek, Michigan. Come watch Nakasuchi and Wilkie K duke it out in a bitch boy slap fight, split swapping makeout match.
That's pretty good, man.
Not bad. I remember. I was
That's the
16
whole
years
line.
old.
He memorized the whole fucking commercial.
Yeah, I
Hold up,
did.
chill.
Fucking
Hold up,
speech
chill.
impediment.
Taylor, what's up? What's
But
going on, man?
I remember I was 16 years old. Right? I was 16. And with my boys were watching Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson. It's on. And in the second fight before the title card, I'm sitting there drunk and shit, chilling. I was like, man, there's a little fucking Chinese man in the fucking ring. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, you got to see this fucking fight. That's the first. I remember every moment of the first Pacquiao fight I saw.
Mm.
I was in a boxing. I
Alright.
used to box in high school, and I watched boxing religiously. And that was the first time I saw Manny Pacquiao fight. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? The little Chinese dude knocked that fool out the first round.
Now Pacquiao.
Yeah, you know, speaking of
Now
which, most
Pacquiao's
of my
no, but you
opponents are
see,
big. Yeah.
I
Hey,
knew
Ronan,
that
who's
was
the
the pinnacle of
fucking
boxing.
Rock
Manny
Lee?
Pacquiao's
Who's
the
the
pinnacle of
Rock
boxing.
Lee
The household
fucking
name.
kickboxer?
It
Who the
wasn't
fuck
then.
is that?
The Rock Lee kickboxer? You mean
Yeah.
Kung Lei?
No. He's a fucking black guy.
Filipino.
He's in middleweight division. What the fuck is his name?
Anderson Silva?
No, that's Adesanya. Israel
Yep,
Adesanya.
that's it. That's the one. Thank you. That fucking guy smokes a lot of weed.
Hell yeah.
He's modeled his whole fighting philosophy off an anime character, and not even the second season.
Bro,
not
Rock Lee
even
is sick,
Shippuden.
man.
I know he is, but it's like, bro, I fucks with it.
Well, who's gonna be laughing when he learns how to unlock all 8 gates? That's what I'm saying, man. He's gonna follow in Rock Lee's footsteps. He's gonna go all the
Dude,
way.
I've mastered the 10 gate. 10 gate of
Is it 10
Anak,
gates?
open the gate.
Na, ibuksan mo yung ilaw. Eh, di ba? Gate yun. No, not
I'm
really.
gonna get a Serbian in here. We're gonna talk shit about you in Serbian, and that's what's gonna happen.
Get a German in here, man.
I'm gonna teach Smokey Serbian, and we're gonna tell people horrible things about you.
Suka brat. Chimke brimke dunke.
Yeah, but
Der Vogel käme sich aus dem Ei, das Ei ist die Welt. Wer geboren werden will, muss eine Welt zerstören.
I watched Pacquiao live when that's the call. His introduction to
Naturwissenschaft.
Sorry, Taylor. What were you saying? I was talking when you were talking.
Yeah, but that was Pacquiao's introduction. They call it the introduction to America. It was at Tyson Lewis where he was the fucking show. We watched this. It was a little second round bullshit fight, and everyone was wondering why there's a Chinese dude there, and lo, it's a first round knockout.
Yeah, he had funny ass hair back then too.
Yeah, everybody in boxing, I'm like, did you like that? That's what I was at the gym too. I'm like, man, y'all see that fucking Chinese dude fight? Man, this is a fucking first round knockout. And this is before anyone knew who Manny Pacquiao was. It was back in like 2002.
Hey, Ronan.
Jay Roach and shit. This before he was training with Roach and right. This is his first fight on a main card. It was at Tyson Lewis, first pay-per-view event. So there were people who knew Manny Pacquiao, but not like a general audience.
Right. Yeah.
But now,
Ronan,
you can't be in boxing
Ray,
without knowing
right?
who Manny Pacquiao is.
Who?
Ray, Base Goku.
Ray, yeah, Koku, yes, Ray. I remember Ray.
Yeah, well, I was telling him about Adesanya one day. I was like, "Yo, how do you feel about that?" Because fucking Ray has based his entire training and fighting style and methodology on fucking Dragon Ball Z of all things, and he is ripped. Yeah. He is ripped, and he can in fact throw a fucking punch like nobody's business. Because I spar with him when he's around, just to see if I'm still fucking gay or whatever. Anyway. So I told him about Adesanya and the Rock Lee thing, and he goes, "Yo, that's fucking gay."
Well,
I was like, "What?" I was like, "You based your entire fucking philosophy around fucking a Dragon Ball Z character," and you're like, "No," he goes, "Rock Lee's a bitch." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, he is called Mr. Bushy Brows in the series, so yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's comparing apples to oranges, though. Not gonna lie, because like Saiyans are completely different species than the ninjas in Naruto. So,
well, still
aren't the ninjas in Naruto a completely different species from?
They're just people. They're just people.
No, because of the fucking the world fruit.
I think it's
That's
more of a
one
personality.
oh my god, I'm gonna shit my pants and
Dude,
cry,
dude, forget
That's
it. We
One
have Jump
Piece.
Force
No,
now.
I'm
It doesn't
about to,
matter if you're a
I'm gonna get
different
that.
species now.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
have
no,
Rock and
no, no,
Spike.
no. The fucking the whole thing with why chakra's a thing and why ninjutsu's a thing. There's
Yeah.
aliens. They come to Earth. They plant a tree. It sucks all the fucking energy out of the Earth. They eat it. They increase their power level, basically.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, the chakra itself has a weird backstory. But
Yeah,
the
like
ninjas
the
are all
fact
people.
that the fact that things like the Sharingan and the Rinnegan are hereditary means that they're not actually human necessarily, strictly speaking.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are just Kekkei Genkai, right? Is that what they're called? Or is it a different thing? That's
No, I
something
think
else.
Kekkei Genkai is
Your
the whole
chakra
thing.
nature? Yeah, okay.
There is one way for me to defeat them without having to master any art. It's called breaking the fourth wall. And plus, I am not made out of two-dimensional paper and pencil. I could literally go
My
to the
argument
producer and
is,
ask,
in their world, it's not magic. It's an actual property of
It's
the
a
universe.
science. It's a science.
It's anime science, much like
it's sci-fi,
alchemy is
rather.
in Full Metal Alchemist. So.
Like, yeah, it would be more like sci-fi thing. Like, you could actually generate kinetic or potential energy, and it's like it's tangible in a way. Like you're able to manifest the metaphysical realm through that. So, take for example Rasengan. So, yeah, it's more like, okay, with science, you can literally make a giant wind bullet and just shove it on that guy's chest.
They
But-
have elaborate diagram. They explain this in explicit detail in the first run of Naruto, like everything before Shippuden. They explain how chakra works, where it comes from, how it's redirected around the body, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's more
But
scientific.
Full Metal Alchemist is a weird one because it literally runs on multiverse. Like
Yeah.
the Full Metal Alchemist world is like parallel to 1930 to 1945 Germany for some reason. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that
fucking
was
movie?
dope, man. Yeah, Brotherhood was sick, dude. The OVA was awesome. And the original series, too. But it was weird. Some multiverse shit.
It's like they're in Germany now. We're Nazis or whatever.
Right.
Hitler was trying to open a gate to another world. It was a real weird left turn when that happened.
Oh gosh, I bet that was weird for you to watch, especially since you're.
What was that movie called? The King of Shambhala or something like that? Wasn't that the name of the movie for FMA?
I didn't see that. I don't know.
It was the something of Shambhala. That was the one where Hitler opened a gate into the FMA world, or what he was trying to. After,
what the fuck?
Yeah, after Ed tried to fucking save his brother, they ended up both getting their bodies back, but in actual, like, the real world. But it was 1930s fucking Germany.
Dude,
You're not aware of that?
This is some multiverse Axis powers to Talia bullshit. I don't want to hear about
let
this.
me I think it's called the Conqueror of Shambhala or something like that. Let me look it up.
No, I'm actually getting upset right now. I'm getting frustrated. I don't like that idea. Hitler's opening up a portal to the Full Metal Alchemist world.
How the fuck y'all watching animes with Hitler in
2000, because I was actually a kid when this came out. It's 2005. Yeah, it's called the Conqueror of Shambhala.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think I was just a teenager. I think maybe I was 13.
2005, I would have been in 5th grade.
You just stick to your fucking Sailor Moon and
Okay, Sailor
Fucking
Moon could
Dragon Ball.
absolutely, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Sailor Moon could absolutely body any character in the anime universe.
No
Literally
way.
body.
You're
Absolutely
lying,
could.
Puka. You're lying.
Absolutely could.
No, I don't think so.
The only person that I think could not would be that main character from Puella Madoka Magica or whatever it's called.
Goku could beat the crap out of Sailor Moon anytime.
Ultra Ego Vegeta could beat the crap.
You're confused.
I know you're going to use
There go my
physics, but it
viewers.
doesn't
Getting
compare.
upset.
You're confused. You're confused.
Well, I don't know much about the anime life other than Baki and Kengan Ashura. So yeah.
I feel pretty tired, honestly. I'm ready to call it a night if that's all right, Taylor.
Yeah,
I-
All right.
you already killed the
Como
fucking.
lo
Jewish
gonna
community.
be?
What else
Na,
have we to
na,
talk
na,
about?
na.
I don't know.
Rage
what else
was
to
a
talk about.
no-show. We could sit here and talk about anime for another 45 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Como lo gonna,
Two
baby?
viewers. Look at they got the
Na,
fuck
na,
out of
na,
here.
na,
With the
na, 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 na.
I'm sorry.
Man, I forgot my
Kincaid is
Filipino
derailing
song.
your Christian stream with his what?
Heathen
anime.
nonsense.
With his
Heathen
heathen
anime
anime nonsense. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys wiped out the fucking viewers when you started talking about anime.
They can chill, man. We talked
I
about
was
we needed to
talking
talk
about
about.
an iconic moment in boxing history when we watched the fucking Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis, and we're all there to see
I
them.
gotta take a look at
And we
that. I
got
gotta take a
fucking
look
Manny
at that.
Pacquiao for the first time,
Hmm.
right in the second fight, and everyone's talking about the fucking Chinese guy knockout. I remember every
got
moment of that
Krukov.
fucking day.
Yeah, what's up?
Night, guys.
Skeleton Knight or
Let's
Overlord?
fucking-
I haven't seen Skeleton Knight, but I do really
It's
like
the
Overlord.
same fucking thing. I watched it and I was like, this is the same thing. It's literally the same show, same
Yeah.
setup. Characters look the same. It's
Can I
just
just
like
say, man, every isekai anime is the fucking same, bro.
no.
Yeah,
Like,
yes,
like
yes.
Hack Sign is way different than fucking
That's a whole different class, dude. That's
Hack
Krukov
Sign
is
is
assertive.
Hack Sign is the
Krukov is
same
assertive.
kind
no, that's
of
an,
anime.
right, but it's heavily on the MMORPG and not just the new like isekai flavor. That's its own thing, man. You can't compare that. That's a whole thing.
I gotta go look that up. Like, how would Sailor Moon trump the entire anime universe?
Look
I gotta
up
go
Sailor
look that
Moon's
up.
powers, dude. She can control time and space, and you think Goku's gonna fucking hold a candle to that? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Ultra
Yeah,
Instinct.
he definitely can.
What's that, Taylor?
Ultra Instinct Down Syndrome Goku holds it down.
Taylor, wait, what's that?
Sailor Moon
Oh,
be
well, I was just
Well,
gonna
hold
say.
up, hold up, Saint Ronan.
Taylor's just trying to tell us how gay we are. Hold on.
That's okay. I like it when he tells us how gay we are. Go for it, man.
You don't need to talk about Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a
Sailor
miracle
Moon,
any of us got laid ever.
she's a teenage girl and shit. They got girl problems and fucking clumsy. I don't remember the backstory. I don't really remember Sailor Moon. I remember when it came on before Pokemon. It was on at like 4, and then Pokemon was on at 4:30.
Yo, Pokemon is the GOAT, honestly. That series, that was some good
Did you know that
childhood
it might
there.
be ending in terms of the whole Ash thing?
Finally, bro.
We don't fucking know. It's almost over. So what they're doing right now is it's actually in Japan. It's the last episode of Journeys,
Fucking
which
good.
is but it ends on a cliffhanger, and it doesn't make any sense. Nobody wins that I'm aware of. But it's basically all of the characters from every episode of the show all together, and there's a huge tournament thing, and it's the final fight, and it's a 3-episode fucking banger, and it's Ash is gonna be called a Pokemon Master, or he won't. Right?
See, that's
'Cause
the kind of
technically
stuff
he
that
won,
no. That's the kind of shit that Japan does, right? The whole series was about Ash Ketchum trying to get like the title of Pokemon Master, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, Saint Ronan like changed up, and then they're
Yeah.
just gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. I feel like they do that a lot. At least with Naruto,
It's kind of bullshit, because he did actually become champion of the last region, fucking Alola or whatever. Technically speaking, also he's the first of that region because they just got that shit.
With the Kanto region?
No, he's the champion of Alola. It's Hawaii, basically.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, like, if they'd have just left it there, that would have been. But then they did this whole world tournament thing, fighting every champion, fighting everyone. Fucking, he's got a Dragonite now. He finally has a Gengar. It's like fucking ridiculous. Like, his team is actually OP.
Good, as it
Even-
should be, man. He is OP. Ash
But
is
he's been
fucking
I
immortal.
don't. The thing with Ash is that he's been failing upwards for over 20 years.
That's true.
Like he's been
Gotta
shit
have
the whole
something to
time,
show
and then
for it.
this last season he got good, and now they're not even going to conclude it. That's bullshit.
All right, let me ask you guys all something. Since we all know Pokemon, if you could have one Pokemon and that's your buddy, what Pokemon would it be?
Mewtwo.
No, Nido
Okay,
King all
what the
day.
hell? Nidoking? That's kind of fetish, but all right.
Oh, it's either that or Scyther.
Oh, word.
Oh, no, not Mewtwo. I changed my mind.
You
It
gotta
would be-
trade. You gotta trade the Nidorino or the Nidorino to get the fucking Nidoqueen.
It is what it is, and I didn't hear nor
That's a
there. It's your boy,
Moonstone. The
the
trade
Ray
is
Bay here to
Scyther for Scissor.